everybody, welcome back to Talk With Nia. So we have to talk about some things because the reality TV girls got a lot going on. So Sidora from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her husband Ralph files for divorce. Now, if you are a rhoa fan like me, you know this is crazy. I'm very surprised that Ralph was the one to actually file for divorce. I mean, usually the man would let the wife file for divorce, but not in this case. For some more context on these two, they do have children. Okay, they have 2 children together, and then Drew has a children outside of that marriage that she had before. And they've been married for 9 years. And Drew was welcomed to the rhoa cast, and she's now going to be on her 2nd season, which should come out soon. I don't know if we can expect coverage on this divorce news on the new season. That should be coming out soon. But I'm sure Bravo is trying to be at her house right now with some cameras after this news dropped, okay? Now, on the show, we got to see both of them having marital issues. And, he was on a random trip to Florida, I think, that Ralph took on his own, and Drew didn't know where he was at, what he was doing, couldn't get in touch with him, and that was one of the big issues that was introduced to us as viewers for the rhoa show between the two. We also seen them bickering back and forth quite a bit on the show, and he was supposed to adopt Drew's child that she had before they got married, but then later he backs out of the adoption after saying he didn't want to take anything away from the child's biological father, which caused a rift between them. There was also issues with Ralph's assistant, and there was some questioning if that relationship between Ralph and his assistant was strictly work related. There was a lot going on. Plus, watching rhoa with Drew and Ralph could really be cringy at times because he would come off not in the best light, to just put it that way, okay? With all of this being said, documents obtained by People revealed that Ralph filed for divorce on Monday, listing the couple's separation date as of last Thursday. The paperwork noted there is no chance or hope of reconciliation between the spouses, and it cited several reasons for the split. The filing just comes before, Ralph and Drew celebrated his 40th birthday, and everything seemed fine. So this is very, very interesting. Are you guys surprised? Honestly, I thought they would have stuck it out. I mean, their marriage seemed like they had a lot of ups and downs, but I just always felt like they were going to stick it out. I definitely didn't think that they would be getting a divorce anytime soon, even though they showed to have a lot of issues. Now, in other reality TV news, Malaysia Pargo quits Basketball Wives after 10 years. So Malaysia and Jen got into it this season, which I still have to catch up on. But they got into it this season on Basketball Wives, and Malaysia told Jackie that she is done hanging out with this group of women, and ultimately she's done with the show.
Okay, so look, no bullshit aside.
Okay, what?
At this point, I won't be coming around your group of friends anymore, the band that you put together. It's been 10 years. But at a point, you have to realize and say, I love a baby that don't love me back. So I have to walk away from this group and this show.
Malaysia and Jennifer's issues started back when Jennifer got exposed for talking mess about Evelyn's daughter and tried to lie about it, saying, she wasn't talking about her daughter or anything. But Malaysia aired her out in front of Evelyn, saying that, you're lying. You were talking about her daughter, and these are the things you said. And they almost got into a fight. All right. Now, this season, it looks like Jennifer tried to air out Malaysia's business and say that her house was in foreclosure. I still have to catch up, but apparently there's some issues between Jen and Malaysia. So what do y'all think about Malaysia leaving Basketball Wives? A lot of people were in the comments about this news saying, Basketball Wives is old, it's done, it's tired. Some people don't even watch anymore, or they need to have a new cast, a new group of ladies come into Basketball Wives. People were also mentioning that the people on this show, some of them aren't even basketball wives. So I definitely think the show may need a little revamp. Okay, now let's move on. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami because I watched that show as well. And that show has Larsa Pippen on it. Now, Larsa was actually an original cast member. She took a break for a few seasons, and then Real Housewives of Miami took a break. They stopped filming the show, and then they came back, and now Larsa is back on the show. Now, Larsa was married to Scottie Pippen for years. He played with Michael Jordan. All right, he was a big, big name in the NBA. and they have divorced. And remember when the rumors were swirling around about Larsa dating Michael Jordan's son, Marcus, and they were denying it? Well, they actually are dating, and now they're claiming each other. So Michael Jordan's son Marcus is in his low 30s, and Larsa is in her high 40s. Now, Larsa recently was on Tamron Hall's show and got asked directly about her relationship with Marcus because, Larsa's ex-husband Scottie played ball with Michael Jordan for years, and apparently Michael Jordan and Scottie don't even really like each other. So this is just a big mess. Listen to this.
And I feel like I've overcome so many different obstacles because I feel like I should have love. I should be able to date who I want. I should be able to live happy and go, just go wherever I want to go and not be judged every time I'm seen with someone.
Have you met Michael Jordan and Juanita Jordan, and what did they say about the relationship?
I don't really, of course, I recently have met, I've recently been hanging out with them. But I don't really want to talk about them. I feel like it's not about, my parents or his parents. They're all happy. Our whole family's fine. I feel like it's more about where I am, where he is. I feel like we're in a great place. We motivate each other. We're really happy being together. And I feel like that's the most important thing.
So, what do y'all think about this whole situation with Larsa and Marcus? I think it's interesting because the girls on Real Housewives of Miami are also disappointed that Larsa didn't even share her dating life on the show. She didn't share her dating life with Marcus at all. And she's just kind of trying to stir up the pot and stir up drama between the other ladies, but she's not showing her real life on the show. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.